So this is going to be the biographical info on Washington Rock Park.
Okay, it isn't 100% known that Washington actually stood on the rock, but it has come to a tradition to celebrate his accomplishment by honoring the location by putting some of his clothes in like the rock box. I don't know what to explain it, but you'll see in our vlogs about it. And it's said that they have some of their clothes that they have some of Washington's clothes in the rock box that they take out every year on his birthday.
So in the year 1777 or 78, they're not really completely sure, but Washington had 6,000 men and they camped on the ridge at Brook near the west of Brook, and over 8,000 Continental troops were camped in the Wasatch Mountains.
Okay, and also in truth, Washington probably stood on many parts of these mountains, but they picked that portion of the mountains just because they could see everything that he saw when he stood there. But it's not 100% true that he actually stood where we went.
And a man named Edward Fitz Randolph, who was part of Washington's group, actually led Washington to the top of the rock because Washington asked any of them if they knew a place where a spot on the mountain where he could see everything and maybe see the troops as well. And this Edward Fitz Randolph guided him to the mountain, saying that if you have a horse, that I can take you to the place, and that's how Washington got there.
And also in 1940, the state took a survey of residents asking where, out of like all the historical sites, where have they been? And a staggering 98% say that they had visited Washington Rock to overlook the beautiful Greenbrook and New York.
So it's well known that Washington's position was an extremely masterful position as well as decision that he made, because in order for the British to actually hit or attack Washington's troops, they had to go through these passes, and because of where Washington was, he was able to see all of the passes that they had to go through. So General Howe, who was part of the British Army, didn't dare to attack Washington's troops because he knew that there was no way that he could attack them without Washington having the upper hand. So